Good morning, Pdub podcast fans. It's your boy, Proven Winner, here with a morning session of Coffee with Pdub before we jump on our couple of podcasts with David Bierman, chief editor of sports betting at ESPN, and then we're going to jump on with another capper, Pounded Sports. But first, we're going to give out a free pick this morning on Coffee with Pdub. So there's an NBA trend today that I want to talk to you a little bit about. Massive trend. We're going to look at the Sixers Heat game, and I've got some notes here that I want to talk to you guys a little bit about. I want you guys to ask any questions that you may have and jump in. All questions welcome. All questions welcome. Coffee with Pdub. Drink your coffee, sit with me, talk with me, and let's break down this game. So the Sixers come into this game on the road, right? Favored by 1 point. Let's pull it up right now, actually. Let's pull this up right now and show you guys. Just want to make sure I have the line didn't move since I checked it. Interesting. I got the Heat -1 now. Let me check something real quick. All right, here we go. So, since in the last 30 minutes since I checked last, it moved to a PK. So Sixers were favored by 1, right? I don't love the line movement already. Now it's PK. It's pick 'em, money line. So let's break this down a little bit. Trends that matter tonight. Significant trends. All right, I'm going to read these to you because I can't memorize all this. All right. So Philadelphia is coming in as a slight road favorite, which they are not anymore. Road favorites coming off a loss have about a 57% trend record overall in the last 3 years. 76ers are 9-0 as a road favorite with less than 2 days rest coming off a road game. So they're 9-0 with less than 2 days rest coming off a road game. Okay, that's this year right there. Huge trend. They were a favorite. Now they're even, but still a trend. The 76ers are 7-0 as a road favorite off a loss in which they led by double digits. So if they blew a double-digit lead when they were favored in their previous road game, they're 7-0 in their next contest. So we have 2 undefeated trends this year on the Sixers thus far. Okay, here's another key trend. The 76ers are 8-0 as a favorite with less than 2 days rest after scoring 15 plus points less than Vegas projected. They projected them at 226, I believe, in their previous game, and they came vastly under that against the Pacers. Another key trend. Now, flip it on the opposite side. The Heat are 0-10 ATS at home off a win as a favorite in which they shot over 50% of the field. So when they've shot hot in their previous game, they have not won their next game in layman's terms. So you have an undefeated side on key trends with the Sixers, and then you have a winless side with the Heat. Very, very important. And the Heat are 0-7 ATS at home when they've shot over 55%. Last trend. The Heat are 0-6 at home after a game as a road favorite in which they had 3+ players over 20 points. So you have 3 significant trends on the Sixers undefeated and 3 key trends on the Heat winless. What is that? That adds up to a Sixers victory tonight, and they need to clinch. They don't want to go into their last game with not clinching the first round, or the first seed in the East. So key tonight on Coffee with Pdub. If you're watching this, I want you guys to take the Sixers on the road. That yes, they're not the best road team, but with these key trends tonight, you're going to take the Sixers. Don't worry about the movement. Don't worry about any of that. Take them on the money line. It doesn't matter. They're winning the game tonight. Sixers money line. You heard it here first. It's your boy, Coffee with Pdub. Now I want you guys to drop in some comments. What do you guys think about the pick? Anybody that's watching, there's not too many people on right now, but What do you guys think about the pick? Got about 3 minutes before I have to jump on with Bierman. And so I want to hear from you guys. Drop in those comments, and we'll go from there. Talking about previous results for me. Free plays have been on absolute fire. We're 12-5 in our last 17 free plays. If you're not in a free picks Telegram, I highly suggest that you jump in there. Super important. The premium package has been down the last 3 days significantly. We've hit a little bit of a downslide, which is okay. I'm okay with that. Real, raw, transparent. That's pretty much all we can do here. It has been a struggle. Jerry is commenting right here, and I'll put it on there. I don't give a shit. Jerry Ellis, NBA has been a struggle lately. It has. It's been a little bit of a downside. The last week in the NBA is very tough. Very, very tough. The lines are difficult. They're sharp. And also the teams are blowing significant leads. So we bounced back. But it's all good. I lost $25,000 in the last 3 days, but hey, that's part of the game. You got to have a bankroll. You got to be able to sustain losses to produce victories. Period. End of story. Nobody else is going to tell you that. Nobody else is going to real talk with you. And so it is what it is. All right, boys, ladies. I'm going to jump off. We're going to jump on with Bierman, and we're going to go from there. All right? I'm out.